Alright, BobalosRex here, and I got power. Now, this video is my first impressions of Diablo, so I'm gonna get into that, but at the end of the video, I'll give y'all some details about how the hurricane went and whatnot, but thankfully I have power and y'all didn't have to see the other video, so let's get into it. I want to start off with the Spiritborn since we're here. Now, I've been leveling up the Spiritborn. You can see here. Let's go over here. I'm level 56. Alright. All my Eternal Tunes are 50, but then they got that 201 Paragon level because the level change happened. And I will say this. If you're unsure of whether or not you want to get Vessel of Hatred, hop back into the game, see if you have fun on your OG characters, and then make that decision if you want to continue over into the campaign or into Vessel of Hatred and whatnot, and try out this new class. So far this new class has been great for me, but this allows me to show you something really interesting about this class. So one, they're OP. Two, they're cool. And three, they naked. They both naked. They equally naked. Equal rights to being naked. I mean, check this out. Or hold on. Look at this. All out. They gotta be the most naked class. They gotta be the most naked class. Look at this. More naked than freaking rated T for teen is right. Diablo is like, yeah, we shall here. I don't think any other class is as naked. Rogue tried, but Spiritborn did it. Alright, but let's load it so I can show off some of the other stuff. But let's talk about it. So, the campaign, I've now completed it. It is very interesting. Spoilers will be at the very end of this video, because this is going to be the only video where I can talk about it. So those will be at the very end. So no spoilers, if you just want some quick first impressions. Gameplay so far in Season 4, not Season 4, it's technically Season 6, but gameplay so far in Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred has been good since Season 4. You know, when they did the itemization change, and the latest one is even better. The latest itemization change is even better. You know, it's very simple to read and compare. And now even there's a more clear cap. I think the cap is 800 now. It's just a solid, like, once you get 800 item level gear, that's it. You're going for Ancestrals, that's it. Now, I haven't stepped up into the Torment and the Torment 4 and whatever difficulties to get the higher level drops, but it's pretty solid. The itemization of the game has been pretty solid for a while. Now, I'm going to head over to Karast. You know, if you're a Diablo 2 fan, you're heading back to a lot of spots from it. Now, I'm not. I need to get back into Diablo 2 now. Maybe I'll get some of these references. I had a Duriel incident. But, like I said, gameplay, I've been having a good time with the gameplay since Season 4 and 5 and now 6 with the Vessel of Hatred. The new class has made gameplay feel smooth. They fixed up minions for Necromancer, Druid. There's plenty of builds for all the classes. There's some really good builds, of course, but most builds can do some good stuff. Now, as you can see, the new zone is pretty solid. It's pretty sizable. It is pretty sizable. Alright, I still haven't fully explored it. Not as big as the old area, but it's definitely sizable, and there is a difficulty changer in this area too, which is great. There are kitty mounts up for sale. You can actually buy cat mounts on the stable vendor. I don't even think you need the expansion. So I thought that was great. So as you can see, the new difficulties. I do actually have an issue with these. So I find most people sit on hard. Expert, I guess, would be good later on. And I guess Penitent more later on. But it's just so slow. So most people will sit at hard. So world bosses are kind of sketch. The pit people are kind of sketch if there's not a lot of people playing. And I am wondering how split up players are now with all these difficulties. Okay. Now, I haven't dabbled into Torment 1 and 2 and 3. I wonder if you're only going to see people at 1 and 4 for world bosses. So I'm curious how they square this many difficulties with the MMO aspect of Diablo, because it's kind of empty in some of these areas. I haven't really got to try the Kuros Undercity. I kind of went in and it just feels like a dungeon so far. So I don't really have any info on the Undercity yet, nor on the Dark Citadel. Now, I haven't gone to go find or even experience the Dark Citadel, because I'm not even anywhere close to that level yet. This is very early first impressions. The new zone, I've already said, is great. It's pretty big. It's full of stuff to do. You even got new Liliths, but they're whatever these things are. I haven't even found one. And there is a new Renown. But the best part about Renown is now you only have to do it once to get these goodies. And doing it on alts is just extra. See, I've already got the main goodies. I just gotta do it once, and then I'm done. Alright, so that's not too bad. Mercenaries are solid addition. You know, you get a little spectre for them. I got him up, and then I head back to the den. You get this little den. Oh, here, now I'm covering that. So you get this little den, and you can choose one to be your main dude who's running around. You get rep with them, and they give you goodies. So that's kind of cool. I can just hit this button and travel to the den. And then, yeah, you get a couple of more. I gotta unlock them. That's actually the quest I gotta do now, is to unlock them. And leveling has been great. It's been quick. I've been playing for maybe about 8 hours and dawdling and whatever. And I'm already like 55. And then the season stuff you can do with or without the expansion. So I'm not really going to touch on this. I'm just going to say I'm getting through it smoothly. I've been mainly doing the story. So I haven't even been trying to level effectively. But these seem good. Here, let's look at the last one. Ladder boss. Monsters, Paragon 100. Tormented Echo. Yeah, this seems pretty decent to do. So nothing to complain there. Now, you do get a benefit. There is a new world boss in Nahantu. So now when a world boss spawns, sometimes you get a double spawn in Nahantu. Or maybe it's always a double spawn in Nahantu. I haven't actually done the world boss in Nahantu. Maybe it's the same 3. So, big question there. Now, would I recommend this game? For $40, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent so far. I'll say, if I spent $40 and got this, because the Spiritborn is so cool to me, it's worth it. Really decide on whether or not you like the Spiritborn. That is key. But also if you want to check out the raid, because I think the raid is cool. Or if you want to continue the story. And now, so basically, that's my overall impression. So now I want to talk about the story a little bit more. So spoilers going forward. Okay, so leave now. Spoilers now. The stuff going on is super crazy. We don't really fight Mephisto. And then Akarat shows up. There's a lot of stuff going on. We kill that new burning dude. Fuck that guy. Some people wanted him to no. Fuck that guy. I'm glad. I'm glad. When you see what he does to you, you're like, nah, buddy. You gotta go. And then there's other drama. I'm not gonna try to spoil too much. But I truly wonder if in the coming seasons we're going to get story. Because Homeboy's on the loose, and he's at a very interesting vessel, alright? He's in a very interesting vessel, and he is now on the loose. And it's like, okay. And someone was talking about being afraid, and we all know when you talk about fear and being afraid, you gotta think of the Lord of Terror himself. So, story-wise, I know some people were saying they're not happy about it, but I'm like, yo, there's some what is cooking? What are they cooking? How many expansions are we getting? Because I'm vibing with Diablo 4, especially if we're getting, like, raids? Like I said, I gotta get more into it. But yeah, that story ending had me like, oh! But it was also kind of short. Like, I did it in about 8 hours, so if you're spending $40 and that's all you're getting, it is a decision. You know, it is a decision to have. Maybe you wait till winter sale. But it's up to you. But the class is good. The class is good. Alright? The class is very good. I've been having a good time. I like the aesthetic. I like the vibe. Like I said, the season is what it is. And mercenaries are what they are. So yeah, that's it. Now, as far as the hurricane, I did say I was going to update y'all. We managed to keep power, thankfully. Our roof got fucked up, but it did its job. The roof did its job, but shingles are all over. And some trees got some damage too, but like I said, thankfully everyone's okay, and we'll just have to sort out the roof and the debris. Alright. And that's it. Thank you for watching. That's today's video. That's all I got for y'all. I'll have some more time to work on other stuff, hopefully over the coming days, because thankfully I did not lose power. And that's it. I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.